Hello? Alright, I think this thing's working. Sorry, let me turn that off. Give me 1 second. Alright. I think I've got everything figured out. Alright. Let's do this. We're going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program. It's been a hot minute since I've played, so we're going to do it together. And hopefully we don't make any big mistakes, because I remember this save I was taking pretty seriously. Right now we've got a probe flying around the moon. Up next we've got an Earth imaging satellite and our first lunar impactor. Now, if I remember correctly, let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. If I remember correctly, Arcadia was our lunar launcher. So that's what we're going to be doing the impactor with. Yep. And we just started progress on it, so we're gonna have to time warp a bit. This one's at 44%. I remember this one is our human rated launcher, I'm pretty sure. So we'll be doing a human rated launch when that finishes. Could try to get them up to 500 kilometers. Alright. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick save down, because I'm not... Again, it's been a while. Yep, that's okay. I don't really care for that. We're getting some science, very nice. This is done. Now we can roll it out. Where the heck is it? There she blows. Let's roll it out. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this. Nope. Can't do that yet. Hopefully this is a lunar impactor. Otherwise I'm gonna roll it back. Let's edit it quick. Yep, this is it. We've got a return capsule on this. I believe I do remember removing this on the last one, because this is a Leo heat shield, not a lunar heat shield. Do we have the upgrade? No. So I'm probably going to take this off, because we won't need it. This actually might not be my lunar impactor. And I'm kind of worried How much delta V does this have? Yeah, this is not a lunar-rated rocket. Is this my dedicated Earth imaging satellite? Let me see here. Collect imagery from orbit, basic film camera. Okay, this is my Earth imaging satellite. So gotta be in a polar orbit for 8 hours, and then we gotta return the film to the surface. So yeah, this is correct. Do I have RCS on this descent? I do. This is my RCS right here. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. I'm gonna do the next song. Yeah, this has not been working today. Gotta do it manually. Move on to the... Oh, never mind. I like this part. We're gonna listen to this part. Okay, staging. Looks good. Looks golden. Yes. Alright. So we can just get out of here and let's launch this thing. We need to launch it into a polar orbit. And I noticed it did have a little bit of extra delta V, so I'm guessing that's why it's got that. I knew it had a little extra, but not enough to go to the moon. So that explains it. I don't care about Arcadia anymore. That mission is long and done. It does have solar panels, so occasionally it'll just recharge itself. I could go to that ship and point the solar panels back at the sun, but I'm just too lazy. So, do I want to launch this at night? I don't think so. So we're gonna warp to daytime. Alright. Now let's launch this thing. First launch in so long. Okay, now we can do the next song. So is my intro song just faster? Z! Oh my gosh. I hope you haven't been chatting for too long. How are you, Z? Good to see you, man. You're legally obligated. Obliged? I said obligated. Good to see you, man. I am doing well. I hope you are too. I've already left. Alright. It is good to see you, man. Life has been busy. I just got engaged, so I am technically a fiancé. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yes, it was stressful. Am I hearing? That must be a train outside. It's hearing something weird. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It's official. Probably gonna get married sometime next year. That's the plan. Alright. Let's see how this thing works. It's been a while. We've got 4 LR40, LR89s. So, if one fails mid-flight, we should be okay as long as it's not too early. Alright, let's do this. Honestly, dude, if you really wanted to come, I would totally let you come. I'm not bringing that many people, so it's pretty much going to be my family and 3 of my close friends. You've got something for me. Is it a photo? All right, I'm going to launch this thing. We got autopilot, so 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Good main engines. Lift off. Beautiful. Can't remember if I let this auto stage through, but whatever. Oh. Oh. I think I've streamed since we got this place, but we got a house too. You made your boss do something. What does that mean? What does that mean? We're looking good so far. Ascent is perfect. I have a feeling I'm going to want to shut down one of these center engines here closer to burnout. You shall see and appreciate it. Really? Very cool. I'm kind of excited. I have no idea what this means. Alright, I probably should have shut down this center engine, but we're gonna see what happens. Oh, we're good. We are golden. Alright, we're gonna pitch down here. You're now famous, boss. Can you tell me who it is? Huh. I can't imagine. I don't know. I know sometimes autopilot can be wonky when it comes to 90-degree inclinations. Sounds good, sounds good. We're just gonna do, what was it? Wasn't it between 70 and 100? Yeah, so let's just do current. Oh my god, what the fuck? It just pointed the rocket backwards. Why would you do that to me? I told you, inclination's weird with autopilot for some reason. Let's turn off auto stage. So let's, if I increase it, we go further that way. There we go. For some reason, it thinks my inclination was 33 when it's clearly at 86. Alright, so we've got this third stage to boost us into orbit here, and I notice I do have ullage RCS, so this might be a bit of a coast. What are my orbital requirements? Oh, fuck me. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, and that's an even bigger problem. Does this thing have multiple ignitions? Nope. I'm fucked. What is autopilot doing right now? Oh, this is the problem I knew there was something weird with this. Alright, so I'm too heavy on one side. I don't have enough control authority. I think I do just barely have enough, but since we started out spinning, it doesn't have enough to fix it. So I think I might I think I'm just gonna revert. Actually, I might just load to before I even rolled it out and test this second stage. Because this second stage might be fucked. Or technically, third stage. Alright, damn it, I don't have my good music. Nice. Okay, music's gonna go out for a second. Switch into some more calm music. Probably not Minecraft, though. Start with this one. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and test this third stage here. I don't see anything in my DMs. I don't think. Maybe I'm stupid. Oh. Not the Twitch one. Wait, which one are you talking about? Ah, I found it. I found it. Wait. No way. Are you kidding? It says my name on the top. I see that. No fucking way. So wait, is this guy your boss? That is so cool, dude. That is so cool. How can I get that? How can I get that? That is so cool, dude. Thank you so much. I know the perfect place to put it too. Not off the top of my head. What is that name? I don't want to say it out loud because I don't know if you want it to be on the DL. Yeah, I don't recognize. Here, hold on. Yeah, Randy. What is that? Randy. Ben. So. Oh, dude, wait. Yeah, I recognize him for sure. I just didn't recognize that name, that handwriting. I'll be honest. That is. Oh my gosh, dude. He flew on the space shuttle. That is so awesome. Wait. Is he the commander for Artemis 3? Oh my god, dude. My fucking family's gonna go nuts. Holy shit. Dude, you better not be faking this. This better be real. Dude, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. There's no fucking way. That is so cool. See, oh my goodness. I'm excited. That's so cool, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, my family's gonna go nuts. We're all big space fans. I can't believe that, dude. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. That is so cool. Yes, exactly. I will. That's a good idea. That is such a good idea. I'll put it in the classroom. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Jeez. I don't even know how I'm gonna keep how I'm gonna keep playing this after that. That is so cool. I'm so excited. Just to flex on poor kids. Yes, that is probably the coolest thing somebody has ever given me. That is so awesome. It's up there with, if you know Sean Carroll, the physicist, my girlfriend got me a signed book of his. Dude, that's so awesome. I'm gonna flex on my family with that. I'll just say I know a guy who knows a guy. And that guy is going to the moon. Actually, well, isn't Artemis 3 Leo only? Still. It's still amazing. Gosh, that is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be flexing on my family. That's who I'll flex on. Alright, it's quite dark, but we're simulating this to test my upper stage here. I'm not entirely positive it's gonna work. That is so fucking cool. That is so fucking cool, dude. I just read your DM. You're the best, man. You're the best. I gotta stream more often just to talk to you. I also gotta reply to my emails. I never check that email, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna DM you a better email to reach me by. Should I give you my work email? Yeah, fuck it. Or will I get in trouble? I'm gonna give you my work email. Just don't email me porn. You email me there now, because I check that email every day. Gosh, dude, I can't believe it. So, I know I might be too much of an ask, but can you tell me kind of like what you work on? All right, let's see. Yep, we're too heavy on the non-solar panel side. Gotta fix that. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Yep. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Jeez. Okay, so let me ask you this. What do you think about our plan to go to Mars? Is it a good plan? Or do you have your reservations about it? I, for one, kind of wish we just went straight for Mars instead of this whole second rate space race back to the moon. But that's a layman's opinion, so we need to make this side less heavy. So we're going to remove it from symmetry. We're going to take out about 3 kilograms. And let's see if that fixes it. Ah. Yeah. Especially, how have things been under the new, do you guys like Isaacman? Yeah, that's so cool. I'm so jealous of you. I wish I was working to fucking send humans to another planet. Let's do next song. Ooh, this is a classic. I remember listening to this in like 2017, 2016-ish. Yeah, that's my opinion. I like his enthusiasm. I'll tell you that much. I like his enthusiasm, but I don't know. I think it's going to work out. I think he's good. And for everything else that's going on politically, I feel like he's doing a pretty good job. But yeah. I hope that, I think if Elon just got off drugs, it might help. Yeah. Are you saying that in the sense that do you think he's talking a lot of stuff on, he uses X a lot? Or is that not in relation to him? Your DM, I mean. I tell you what, if it works in Kerbal Space Program, then it works in real life. Alright, let's test this third stage. Kill rotation, RCS on, ignition. 3 kilograms was not even close to enough. I don't want to take out too much. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. That is one thing I wish. Like, we need a space race for Mars. Where's that? It seems like the only reason we're going back to the moon is because China wants to do it. But I mean, as long as the plan is good, I'm down for it. It might take a little longer, I fear. Well, how do you feel about Starship HLS? Okay, we're gonna take out. We're gonna put it at 10 kilograms. So I've taken out about 9 kilograms. Never felt so free, the future's so bright. This is our time. Yep. Exactly. I mean, at the very least, this is a lot more disjointed than our first trip to the moon. At the very least. I think you guys can do it. You're filled with smart people. I don't know what you think about Trump, but hopefully he doesn't fuck everything up before we even have the opportunity to. Sounds good, sounds good. All right. So let's time warp through this. I think this might do it, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to empty out that tank. I don't want to do that. I might make the tank on the other side a little heavier instead. Let me turn up the music a little bit. All right. Let's get out of the atmosphere and let's test this. Oh, that's literally on the edge. Very close. Okay. So let's make this one a little bit heavier because I don't want to take out any more RCS fuel. So let's add a little more on the lighter side. God damn, I can't believe he got me that. It's a signed photograph of a famous astronaut. I don't know if I said that yet. Hopefully I can say that. I don't think it'll be a problem. Okay. We're going to increase the size of this one just by a tad because we don't want it to clip into anything. Might have to move that gyro or Geiger counter. That's what that, a cosmic grader? Yeah, Geiger counter. Move it in a little bit and increase the size. Let's give it 7 more kilograms. So about right there. Not clipping, looking good. All right, let's test that. All right. No worries, Z. No worries. All right. I think this is going to work right here. Oh, let me refresh my... I just read your most recent DM. I like that. I just hope, you know, because right now, I mean, what do you think? We're going to do Blue Moon or... Huh. That's hilarious. That's funny. Very interesting. Do you think, like, are we gonna do Blue Moon, or are we gonna do Starship HLS? Because I don't know, Starship HLS seems a little large with a lot of launches. Which, you know, people have been wrong about SpaceX in the past, but I don't know. Wow, we're too... Oh, no, we still have the same problem. We need to make this side even heavier. How didn't that at least fix our problem? That's nuts. Oops. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try that again. Something is going on with our center of mass. Yes, I see. I see. Man, I hope Starship HLS works. I really hope it does, because that would be awesome. But if we're being realistic, I feel like it's gotta be Blue Moon. Okay, let's just make this guy a little bigger, maybe. That is 4 kilograms heavier. Let's take off 4 kilograms on this guy. Let's just make this guy empty, see what the fuck happens. Because I do believe that Starship is the future. But, I mean, honestly, I know pretty much nothing about it. I mean, that's kind of a lie. I know pretty much everything there is to know for a layman about Starship. I think it is the future. But in the next 4 years future, I mean, I would say the next fucking... If we could land humans on the moon with a Starship in the next, let's say, 8 years, that would be the perfect outcome. Obviously, that's not what... Oop, I think I clicked space too fast. That's not what the plan is, though. Ooh, yes. Very cool. Did you guys panic at all because of the New Glenn explosion? Is that gonna throw a wrench and stuff, or just delay it a little bit? I heard people saying it was going to take them at least a year to fix it. Really? Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting. Next year. When are we supposed to be landing on the moon? Isn't that supposed to be by... Isn't the goal 2028 or something? Obviously that's not going to happen, but... Isn't that the goal? I mean, maybe it'll happen. Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm very curious. Ah, yes. I see, I see. Okay. So it probably... The explosion probably didn't delay him too much then. Is Artemis 3 gonna dock with a Starship mock-up HLS? Is that the plan? Alright, let's test this. Yeah, we're hanging on the edge now. And once our center of gravity goes down, it's going to get even worse. Let's time warp. Oh no, it gets better. But we're wasting a lot of RCS. So we're pushing down on this side, up on that side, so we're still tipping to the left. So I need to take more fuel out of that one side. That's crazy. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's yeah. Gosh, I wish. I mean, what can they do though? They don't even have the base starship figured out yet. I don't know what we were thinking landing on the moon with one. Yep, that's what I thought. Apparently it's just got a docking adapter attached or welded onto the side is what I heard. Which is also kind of spooky because starships have just exploded before. In a year and a half, too. They gotta move quick. I'm a huge Starship fan. Yeah, if they can get that to work, that would be so awesome. Yeah. I just hope nobody gets hurt because silly decisions we made 2 years ago, 3 years ago. When were the HLS contracts granted? Man, that must probably was longer than that ago. Time flies. Well, no kidding, because if we're talking late 2027, early 2028 Artemis 3, I mean, there's no way. I would need to see Starship fly and land without exploding like 5 times. Can they do that in a year and a half? I hope so. Maybe they'll blow us all away and they'll just have a fully ready to go HLS in 2 weeks. They just got a lot of money from that IPO. Hopefully they put some of it into figuring Starship out. But yeah, I've said it a billion times already, but I'm a big Starship fanboy. I think that thing is the best. Especially because, like, a few months, I even have old YouTube videos of it, a few months after they landed that first, I think it was SN8, or maybe that was their first attempt, landing the belly flop. I tried it in KSP and it worked so well. It worked so well. Okay. So that's a little better. Let's just remove that tank entirely. Yeah, that's terrible. I really hope they figure their stuff out. I'm just... Oh, shit. I'm gonna remove this one, too. That might do it right there. I tell you what, that Artemis 2 mission, I was, before it, I was, I was excited. We're flying by the moon. That'll be awesome. But there was, and even like during the launch, I had the kind of same feeling. And then one night, when they were like, it was like their close approach to the moon, I made certain to go out and look at the moon through my telescope. There was a weird, something changed, and I just got super excited. And it was like, just the fact that there were people up there in my telescope was, changed my feelings. Right. Yeah, I forgot about the spacesuits. Jeez, there's a lot that goes into landing on the moon, huh? I think we'll figure it out, but honestly, do we beat China to the moon? hopefully. But to be honest, I'm not really... don't really care too much one way or the other. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. I could probably just take this fucking thing off too, but I'm gonna have to add some liters of RCS. Actually, let's see how much RCS we waste throughout this burn. You know what? It starts going to the other side on the other end of the burn. I'm looking at my pitch thing down here. Yeah, oh my gosh, it might go too far. We're at half a tank and it's gonna hit the bottom. No worries, Z, no worries. Take your time, take your time. Yep, and now we're tipping the other way. Fuck. Jeez Louise. I think I need to fuck with where the engine is. But that's always like the worst. The absolute worst. So we're too heavy on the left. So I'm going to move the engine a little bit to the left. Just a tad, just a touch. Like that. Let's see what happens. Hey, that was quick. All right, here we go. I off-centered the engine a little bit this time. Okay. Might have to open up a window. It's getting really hot in here. Okay. Staging. Time warping. Staging. Z. Z as in max throttle. No, we're doing testing here. Okay, this looks kinda golden. We're starting out right in the center, but what happens when our center of mass changes? Yeah, it's going down. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add more things to the left side. Just for some reason my... Oh, they're doing good. I'm actually pretty good with kids. I've got a coworker. We hired an assistant for me, and I've got her teaching a few classes. She has trouble sometimes. All right, that's no good. Just when my fuel drops, my center of mass changes to the point where I lose control. And if I move my engine any further, it's just gonna make it worse at the end of the burn. Alright, I feel like there's some weird center mass things happening that shouldn't be happening. Oh yeah, I am. I was there for like the first time 6-7 was ever said. I had a kid say 6-7 to me and I was like, what are you even, what does that mean? And then I started seeing it on the internet. Alright. Control Z. Alright, let's see what happens when we do that. I'm hip to it. I'm hip to it. High schoolers were doing it too. Jeez Louise. I'm trying to think of funny stuff. I know I started one in my high school. It's kind of unflattering, but when Stephen Hawking died, I printed out this sheet and put it in the front thing of my binder so everybody could see it, and it was just a big picture of Stephen Hawking that said "Rip Stephen," and that became a meme. I was doing it as a joke, that's why it's kind of unflattering. I am teaching fucking like 15 classes. It's nuts. I teach, some of them are duplicates, but I teach astronomy and rocketry. That's my favorite one. I teach robotics, physics and chemistry, coding, graphic design, video production, game design. There's a few that I'm missing, I think. PC building, did I say that? I think I'm still missing a few. But yeah, there's a lot. I've got a lot on my schedule. But in the beginning, my classes were like kind of full. Some of them were empty though. Now all of them are full. It's so cool to see. That I mean, honestly, for some of my older kids, that might be perfect. Some of my classes are really young, like 8, 9, 10. The youngest I teach is 8. I have my assistant teach the younger ones, any younger than that. I do good with above 8. Below 8, I get frustrated really easily. And it's not, at that point, below 8 years old, it's not really a teaching job. It's more of a babysitting job. And I don't like that. So I make the assistant do it. She's good, though. She's good. She enjoys the younger kids. Let's pause for a minute. This conversation could be taken out of context. All right, here we go. Just please work. Please work. First try. Here we go. Looking good. Okay, that's about where I wanted it. So now as we burn, let's do the next song. Sure. So as we burn, our pitch is changing. Why does this not look any better than it did before? Oofta. Yep, our pitch is tanking. It's a little better than the last time, I think, but there we go. There's loss of control. I keep fucking trying to revert flight. Thank you, Z. Thank you. God, this is so frustrating. I don't miss this. Let's see here. So I think I just need to make this guy a little bit bigger. That's a lot bigger. It might work though. It might be too much. I think it might be a little too much. Let's do that. All right. So the goal here is pitch is going to start way up at the top. And then as we burn, it's going to drop to the bottom, but not past the bottom. Cross our fingers. If I knew this was going to take so long, I would have just done the merge craft thing and simulated an orbit, but sunk cost fallacy at this point. Okay. Up a little bit higher. That's a lot less higher than I thought it was going to be. Let's see what happens. I'm wondering if I could just make these RCSs bigger. Oh, but my electric charge is fucking tanking. Oh, and that one. It's only got 48 kilojoules, that's why. Yes, definitely. One of my classes has 8 to 12 in it, and the other one's 13 to, I think the oldest is like 16. Yep, there it goes. Man, that is really frustrating. Why don't I activate these? That'll help things. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. In fact, pretty certain that's what they're there for. Let's do that and see if that should fix things. More or less. We get pretty detailed, to be honest. We got a Kerbal Space Program too, so we play a little bit of that. One of my big things is trying to get him to understand what orbit is. That's like I have to spend like 2 hours on that. Without KSP, understanding how it works is actually kind of difficult. It is really awesome, dude. And it's those moments where like you can see it in their eyes and it blows their mind. I live for that. It's so cool. I've got this one younger kid, John. He's probably like 11 now, but he's the smartest kid I've had. And I've had up to 18. He's the smartest one. He's really smart. It's crazy. His dad worked for NASA. One of these days I gotta ask him what he did. Alright. I've got a feeling this is gonna work like a charm. So I've enabled these RCS thrusters up here. Those have much better torque. We should not have a problem now. Yep, absolutely. At least we try to. Occasionally my planned day for it is it's too cloudy or it's raining or something, but whenever that happens, the next time I do it, I invite everybody from that class, so they at least get one chance to view the stars. I just use my little Orion XT6. That blows people's minds. It's funny how many of them, it's very, like, every single time I've done it, they get really excited to look at the stars, which is interesting, because when you look at them in a telescope, they just look brighter than they do in real life. I have to bring my own. A lot of the things I bring up myself. We don't have a very big budget, but we make it work. Problem is we spend it all on fucking fixing computers and shit. Our room is right next to the pool, and the chlorine air gets into our room, and so all of our computers crap out super quickly, but that's getting fixed soon. Why am I not time work? Also got to keep an eye on how much nitrous oxide we got. What our next one is a 3D printer. We need one of those. Our robotics classes, we're always having to fucking tape shit together and Arduinos and stuff. Kind of embarrassing. But if we had a 3D printer, it would be so cool. I'm actually doing classes now. I do classes all year long. Summer classes. We do 2 summer sessions, 5 weeks each. Oh my god, we're still losing control. That is incredibly surprising. Alright. Fuck me. So, we just have to make this guy bigger. Let's give him 10 kilograms. Fall semester starts in August. And I'm going to be able to do... It's been a while. It's been a long time coming, but I'm going to be able to do private lessons too. Which I miss having just like 1 or 2 kids in a class, because it's so much less stressful, and those 2 learn so much more because I'm not having to deal with 8 kids. So I can't wait to do tutoring. That's going to be fun. What day is the total solar eclipse? It's a Wednesday. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to make that work. I'd have to check the schedule again. There's a chance that lands right in between, but if it's during semester, I won't be able to do it, unfortunately. I pretty much have no time to do anything, and I kind of like it. It's my excuse to say no to things. You know me, I'm an introvert. I like being by myself. Or my close friends. One of my biggest pet peeves is small talk. It's also in Spain. Okay. Yeah, probably won't be able to make that one. Really, very cool. Does the August 12th one, does Totality pass through the US at all? I would imagine not if you gotta go to Spain. Alright. This is actually looking golden. Let's check. Yeah. I've never seen a total solar eclipse. I've seen partials. Never a total. But I think I'm when was the last total solar eclipse to go through the US? I want to say it was like 2023. For some reason that's ringing a bell. 2024. That's right. Ooh, a sunset one. Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, fuck. I can't believe how long this is taking. We're just on the edge. You gotta make this side even heavier. Okay, this is the last time I'm doing it. It's gonna work. Drink a little bit of me. I really like this song. I've been thinking about death a lot recently. I hope I die listening to this song. I feel like I will. This is the perfect... Or like falling into a black hole or something. That's awesome. Wait, is this in Spain? Doing an Astro camp in Spain would be awesome. It is crazy how we're all gonna die. Like, even the Earth is gonna be gone one day. It's fucking weird to think about. Won't be in Spain. That would be cool. I speak a tiny bit of Spanish. I almost said alo. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Estás bien? That's about it. Alright, let's time warp. Yeah. Hey, at least you get to go to Spain. So does that mean you're doing it for work? Are you getting paid to go to Spain? All right, let's see if this works. Got a strong feeling it will. Just the thing that bothers me so much is we're just wasting RCS fuel pointing straight. And I don't understand. Because I've centered the fucking thing perfectly. And even then, when this thing loses fuel, the center of mass changes. You know what I haven't thought about doing? I could just transfer nitrous oxide between these tanks. Why didn't I think about that before? I think that might work. Alright, let's time warp. But yeah, sometimes I just sit up late at night and have panic attacks about thinking about dying. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's so cool. All right. It might be close again. Let me try transferring fuel. So let's transfer in on this side. Yeah, check that out. That's what we got to do. Yeah, that'll fix it. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. We just transfer fuel between the tanks. Keep it steady. This song, I love it, but it's a little too slow. This one might be too. Should we listen to this again? What was the last one? The last one must have been a remix. Fuck it, I'm listening to it again. Let's have panic attacks together. I think that I don't know. One of the problems is, I don't know about you, but I'm a pretty diehard atheist. So to me, it's just black. There's nothing. It's not even blackness. It's just nothing. It's like, you know, what was it like before you were born? It's gonna be the same thing. But the thought of not existing is terrifying. Oops, let's tool some tanks. Shouldn't have to do that one. That's tooled. That should do it. Yep. I don't watch Big Bang Theory. I've never been a big like entertainment guy, if that makes sense. The only real entertainment I watch, pure entertainment, even though that might not be pure entertainment, but is like the best TV shows. So Breaking Bad, obviously, some other ones, and the NFL. I do enjoy the NFL. Okay, that'll do it, donkey. That'll do. Let's roll it out and see what happens. I don't care about this. All right, let's launch it. See if we can time it with the music. Should I turn up the music or is it perfect? It might be perfect. Ooh. I'll watch this later. Yes, Breaking Bad is the best show. I love Breaking Bad. I love Better Call Saul. I even like, I watched that Pluribus show. Vince Gilligan made it as well. Pretty good, pretty good. I like me some Ray Seahorn. Okay, here we go. Launching an official launch, not a simulation this time. In 3, 2, 1, ignition. Good main engines and liftoff. All right, we're off. We didn't get a failure the first time, so I think these engines are pretty reliable. But even if we did have a failure, even like now, I think we'd probably be okay. We've got a lot of extra delta V. The one thing I do have to remember, we gotta have an apoapsis below 200,000 meters. So gotta keep her low. Also, I'm going to, as long as we don't lose any engines on the way up, I'm gonna shut down this center engine when we hit about 4 Gs. Thank you, Z. Thank you. I was getting to this. I forgot about it. I'm not religious, so I don't think anything's there. A lot of people are religious, so they, you know, dying would just be so much less scary, I feel like. And it kind of makes me feel bad for them. Okay, oh, shut down this engine. Lower our AOA a little bit. Our apoaps is already at 200. We might coast for a hot minute here. We're gonna coast. I'm pointing prograde, and we're gonna coast. Fucking 288, god damn it. Okay, here we go. Stage. Don't want to wait too long, otherwise ullage is going to be a problem. And we're going to have to point down. Ooh, let's get rid of these fairings. Ooh, they hit us a little bit there. God, I hope I have enough delta V for this. Why am I doing this? What is going on? Why is my apoapsis going down so slowly? I'm not gonna have enough fuel for this. Yeah, we need to... That ascent angle needs to be so much lower. Okay. We're almost there, but... I think it's all for naught. Yes. Apoapsis has to be under 200 kilometers. Again, love this song, but it's a little slow. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Oh, we're going down now. Let's pitch up a tiny bit. How much delta V do I have in the next stage? 4,000? That's probably wrong. If it is correct, then we're in business. It's just the Orion XT6. If you search that up, you'll find it. Orion XT6. Yeah, Orion SkyQuest XT6. It's just a 6-inch, little 6-inch reflector. She's beautiful. I love her. I bought it in, I think, 2018 for, I think it was like $80 or maybe $60. But I remember we had to drive, I think we had to drive to Madison, Wisconsin for it, which is like 2 hours away from me. Okay, first of all, let's start transferring fuel. So wait, I'm gonna wait a second. I'm pointing up because of this. I think we do have plenty of delta V. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a lunar impactor that I repurposed into a LEO return vehicle. So for that reason, our delta V margins are perfect for this. Not for just getting to LEO. If this had just enough delta V to get into LEO, then we'd be fucked. But I think we're looking good. Ooh, what is... That's a weird graphical thing. We must be over the pole. Interesting. I thought that's just where the two textures meet each other, but it looks like it only goes a little farther than where I can see. Interesting. We're going back down. Got to point up. God damn. That is sweet. What's the big one? Is that 8 inches? That looks like 8 inches. Eight-inch Quattro. Very cool. Okay, we're almost getting to orbit here. Orbital altitude. Let's make this correct. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. Golden. Ooh, don't time warp. All right. We can get rid of this lower stage here. 3, 2, 1. Golden. Okay. Now we do advanced sun, sun, and I think it was up, force roll 0. Ah, I see, I see. Gold ones. Oh yeah, those are sweet. Is that your mount? Is that like an electric mount? Can it track? Because that's the one thing I really wish mine had, was tracking. Oh, it was not up. You know what? It was right. Right 0. Or maybe it was right 90. Very cool. Nope, it was right 180. Normally I remember these things. That's awesome. That's another thing that blows their minds, is when we look at through the telescope and they see the stars moving. I always try to let them ask first, because I think them asking the question of why are the stars moving is really cool. I think it likes, I don't know, when they think of it, I feel like they remember better. Okay. That's that. So now we just need to collect imagery for 8 hours and bring it home. The problem is I've already done this, so we might not actually get any info. I don't think that matters for the mission. All right, let's do some time warping, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and save quick. And sun right looks good. Is there any other science I want to turn on? Maybe I should just keep it off, make sure we don't lose electrical. Oh, we're at minus 31 watts. We got plenty of watts to spare. Let's see if we can start this. No, apparently not. No storage space. Why is it telling me that? Unmet requirements. Okay, I fixed that. That still says no storage space. Whatever. Oh, yeah. I'll bookmark this. I think I have seen this. I've been here before. Cloudy nights. I'm going to bookmark it, though. Okay, let's time warp. Keep an eye on my battery usage here. Wait, why does it say we're consuming 119 watts? Oh, now it's okay. We're good. All right, let's time warp. Yep. Yeah, Jupiter and the moon just had a or maybe it was Saturn and the moon just had a conjunction. But it was during the daytime. I was at work. Couldn't do nothing about it. Oops. Let's fix that. '28th. I see. Wait. When was the one in Spain gonna be? August 12th. Oh, I see. So that, yeah, so it flips right around. That makes sense. Flips right around, and now the Earth covers the moon. That's awesome. Let me see, what day is that? I wish it would just tell me what day that is. Friday. That's perfect, I think. Very cool. All right, so now we just have to return the sample to the surface. And I've got a whole descent stage for that. So let's go ahead and transfer data here. Transfer data here. Good to go. I hope. Let's make sure we've got all the electric charge we need. Looking good. That could be better. Where is my avionics for this stage? There it is. In. All right. Perfect. Oh yeah. I'll have to do that. Okay, hopefully this works out. I'm gonna go ahead and point retrograde with this RCS. Waste as little RCS up here as possible. Oh yeah, one of them's a science core. I was wondering why I had two. There it is. Oh, these engines use HTP. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, I've got these engines on HTP, but I got these other ones on nitrous oxide. I wonder why I did that. Interesting. Normally I like to keep them all the same per craft. But at least I'm not wasting any of that, so. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stage. 3, 2, 1, staging. Looking good, looking good. Perfect timing with the music too. Let's get a cinematic view. Beautiful. All right. We're gonna point orbital retrograde, and we're gonna look at our orbital statistics. Looking good. All we have to do is return the film to the surface. So, occasionally I have had trouble with this adjustable heat shield because you have to have a negative coefficient for your reentry, which can be honestly kind of difficult because too deep, you burn up too fast. too shallow, you lose a blader, and then you burn up. No, it's more of a class. It's definitely more of a class. Although I did astronomy club. I was the president of astronomy club in college. Honestly, I didn't really like that. Okay, I think -80 is perfect, but I saved. I'm gonna save again because I feel like I might have forgotten to save. Okay, we're gonna time warp until we hit the atmosphere, and then we're gonna get rid of this descent stage and expose the heat shield. Rocks and the rattlesnakes unfold. Holy fuck, we're we're landing on Antarctica. Actually, we're not. We're gonna land somewhere over here, but it's kind of funny that we're re-entering over Antarctica. Alright, we've got to get rid of this descent stage. I probably should have timed that a little better. Maybe gotten near some humans. Exactly. Lots of unnecessary drama. And a lot of the people that joined kind of just joined to be in a club. They didn't, they did not care about astronomy. And I was there to, I wanted to take it serious. So that it kind of dropped really quick. One of them was they wanted to incorporate astrology stuff. And I am so anti-astrology, as real science, not as a fun thing. Now, to be honest, I could have definitely tried a lot harder in that astronomy club. I just lost. I lost motivation for it. I mean, technically that is true. Technically that is true, if you think about it. What is this song? I'm gonna skip this. Okay, I could probably time warp through this. At least the beginning. This is literally the first time I've ever re-entered over Antarctica, I think. Maybe it's a good thing. Kind of cool. It looks really good, to be honest. That would be funny. Teach it like it's real science. If you're a Sagittarius, you're definitely not gonna be a good husband or wife. God, that shit's embarrassing. I might just be salty because I'm a Cancer. I've always hated that. Who the fuck named it Cancer? Or who named the bad thing Cancer? I should ask. I'm sure the original Cancer came first. Okay, what's our ablator looking like? Oh, I forget this doesn't have a blader. Just don't heat up too much. Jeez, I might need to go more negative. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, it's gonna explode. Come on, you got it. Fuck. God damn it, it almost got it too. Now we lost our parachute. This made it through. Technically, I bet you we could complete the mission with this. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Why is this not checked? It's kind of scaring me. Oh yeah, Kahoot's awesome. Kids love Kahoot. I'm gonna load back that save. So, Z, by chance, these heat shields that need a deeply negative re-entry angle, is negative 80 low enough, or do I need to go lower? I'm gonna try going to negative 120 and see if that changes anything. That's cheating. I wouldn't do that. All right, here we go. Pictures were falling down. Midst of endless time. All right. I feel like this is going slower than it did last time. Let's see here. Come on. What was it last time? Like 60 when we blew up? 60 kilometers, maybe a little lower. Maybe a lot lower. We gotta start heating up here soon. What the hell's going on? We're slowing down a lot. Yeah, here we go. I think we got it this time. I think we need to go more negative. Hopefully. Maybe it is, maybe we need to go higher. There's no way it's lower than negative 120. Maybe we get it this time. It's gonna explode soon. Maybe we're going slow enough. Nope. Rick. I'm gonna Google it quick. Let's see here. Let's see here. Just says steeper. Okay, but how low do I make the PE? Nobody's saying. Maybe I could try to get rid of some of my fuel. Oh no, I don't have a way to do that. There's no drains. They added a thing where you have to unlock the fucking drain. So I can't get rid of fuel. I have no way to drain it. Which is so stupid. The fact that I have to unlock a drain? You're telling me we can get into orbit, we don't have a drain? Alright. Prograde. I like that. So do you remember, Z? What should my periapsis be for this heat sink heat shield? Because right now it's negative 80. I just tried negative 120 and it still blew up. So I'm gonna try negative 50 this time. Maybe it needs to be a lot lower than negative 120. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'll go sea level minus. But that's with a regular heat shield. This is a heat sink heat shield, where the reentry has to be a lot steeper. It's not ablative. This is one of them heat sink heat shields. It's the earliest heat shield you can unlock. Trying to waste a little bit of RCS using this, but it probably won't help at all. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Negative 100 to negative 300. If you're still burning up, try negative 300 to negative 500. Interesting. That's actually not a terrible idea, Z. I could ride the service module all the way down. It'll definitely explode, but it'll keep this thing from heating up quickly. You know what? I'm 95% certain this isn't going to work, so we're going to not waste any time. I won't be streaming for too much longer. So, ChatGPT said negative 100 to negative 300. If that doesn't work, try even steeper. Let's try it. I'm gonna do, fuck it, I'm doing all the way down to negative 300. I might have to just waste all this fuel. Yep. And we're also gonna ride the service module. That should protect us a little bit. Yep, and if we burn through all the prop, we're going to be lighter, so we'll slow down a little faster. That's going to be literally almost exactly 300 kilometers. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. think this heat shield idea or service module idea is a good one. That'll probably work. As long as it doesn't start putting a torque on us. Because these RCS are not that powerful. Yeah, exactly, yep. I think as long as we keep it steady, we should be okay, which means I should probably... Oh, yep, there we go. Alright. That did not last as long as I thought it would. We still have the decoupler. That's gonna be... It's gonna help us a little bit. It's overheating now. Alright. We're already slowing down a bunch. I think this is gonna work good. There it goes, the decoupler. Now it's just the heat shield. True that. True that. I think this is gonna... It's literally not even heating up. Yep. I just needed to be steeper. That was the problem. So log that in my brain. Adjustable heat shield, heatsink heat shield, really steep. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I just have to... I gotta pay for it. But I've just been lazy. I haven't been playing KSP that much. Alright, there we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful. And we're re-entering on Antarctica now. Oh, we re-entered a lot earlier. Beautiful. Fireflies free? What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of volumetric clouds? Huh. That was a good re-entry. Alright, deploy is safe, so... redeployment 25,000. Alright, let's just prime it then. Yep. That makes sense. Yeah, why don't I have Firefly? I gotta get Firefly. Perfect. Yes, link shows. Yeah. Perfect. It even says, first thing, built-in compatibility with RSS and KSRSS? What is that? .5 size Kerbin, so it's easier RSS. Interesting. Yes, thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. Alright, let's time warp this. Oh yeah, there we go. So all we need to do is recover this film and this contract will be completed. Probably smart, probably smart. Forget what it is. I think it's F5, but for some reason I trust the manual saves more. All right. Here we go. There's full deployment. Let's do that one. Big shoot for a tiny probe. Yeah. Yep. Honestly, 4.2 meters per second. This is just a heavy probe, I think. How much do we weigh right now? Yeah, 288 kilograms. Or wait. 1,000 kilograms is 1 ton, right? Metric ton. Yeah. All right. Could have ejected the heat shield, I suppose, but we'll hang on to it for now. Beautiful. Completed. All right, let's recover this vessel. Yes, thank you, Z. Thank you. We finally got that figured out. Gosh, that center of mass thing really bothered me. I can't believe I didn't think about transferring fuel in between my RCS tanks. Pretty sure even when I was like mid playthrough, I didn't think about that. I'm glad I thought about it now, though. Probably should hit the hay. I'm gonna see what I got coming up here, though. Ooh, Anthem's at 95%. Shit, should I just launch that? We want to get up to 500 kilometers. Let's just do a test launch quick. Let's see what happens. Z says no bedtime. I don't think I'm ready for bed. Luckily for my job, I don't ever have to wake up early. My workday is normally, well, at least 2 to 8. But sometimes it's 12 to 8. Sometimes, on some Tuesdays, I do have to go in at like 9 a.m. for a Tech Tuesday we do a Tech Tuesday for the seniors at the YMCA. I kind of put that whole thing together. It was pretty cool. It is good because I'm a night owl. All of my anxieties go away when the sun goes down. I don't know why. Okay, so this is just a simulation, and we want to try to get this guy up to about 500 kilometers. So let's do about 40%, engage autopilot, and I always like making my altitude too high, because if your apoapsis does go above the orbital altitude you have here, it just kills the engines, the autopilot, so gotta keep that in mind. Z, if you gotta go, you can go. If you gotta go to bed, don't feel bad. Don't stay up just because of me. I don't know what time zone you're in. It's about 1 a.m. Central time zone. That's nothing. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Okay, I didn't do the launch. Oh yeah, this is simulation. That's why I didn't do the countdown. Probably could have done this during the day. Hey. Master the Train Fox. Very cool name. Hello, and no PVG because I kind of just, I don't know, I started out with the classic ascent path, and every time I try to use PVG, it just confuses me more than it helps me, so I've kind of just stuck with the classic ascent. You say 0200 like, oh, wait. So you do it, yeah, at 2 a.m.? Sheesh. Nice, that's an early meeting. Thanks for chatting, though, Aster the Train Fox. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'll try it on this next one. Z, when you play this, do you use Classic Ascent Profile or do you use PVG? Because honestly, sometimes I do have fucking big problems with autopilot. Maybe it's because I'm not using PVG. Forgot, let's get rid of this thing. Classic, yeah. Ooh, staging. This thing might not even have enough delta V to get up to 500 kilometers. Actually, our apoapsis is already pretty high. Let's just keep going up. Oh, hell yeah, Aster. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it. In fact, you know what? Let's keep going with this one. I want to see here. You like my engine layout? It's the Gamma engines, which is just or Gamma 201, 301. It's just an upgraded version of the Gamma engine. And then I put 5 of them on. So I have fucking 20 engines. But the good thing is if any one of these fails, I can still make it into orbit. So that's kind of why I did it. I think I am going to be getting a better upper stage engine here soon, so... Forget, what does the service module on this look like? Yeah, I've got a whole, it runs on HTTP. I got a whole system. Don't fix it if it ain't broken. Well, sometimes it is broken. That's the problem. Kind of want to try it. Well, I haven't tried it in a long time. Okay, let's look at our delta V here. So that's gonna leave me at about 6,500. Oh, I got plenty of delta V. Yeah, okay. We're gonna try PVG. Let's do it. Yep, exactly. Yep. So, Aster, normally what I do is I just use this slider to pitch it up whenever that happens. Let's see. Let's try PVG. Okay. Flight path angle. What? Is that like my final angle? Burnout altitude. Is this my first stage burnout altitude? Oh, shit. Okay. Interesting. Oh, ooh, I can add a coast stage. Spin up stage? No fucking way there's a spin up stage. Booster pitch start, booster pitch rate. Draw trajectory. Very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna make my target periapsis. Shit. 500. Oops. Target apoapsis. 510. So what is this? Oh, I have it unchecked. Ah, I see. Okay, so just leave that unchecked. Okay, bang, bang. Let's see what happens here. Let's turn on auto stage for now. Okay. Yellow, let's try it. 3. Oh, is it doing it for me? No. Okay, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Now I just sit back and relax. Let's see here. One of the problems is I'm pretty sure all of these engines are throttleable. So I wonder how it's going to deal with that. I really want to know what this shit means. What does this mean? Converges 41? I've heard that in callouts before on like launches and stuff. Converges. Oh, that's awesome. It's looking really good so far. It's holding prograde pretty good. One bonus to using this, if it works. Oh, okay, perfect. Doesn't throttle anyways. Perfect. Okay. Okay, perfect. What I was saying is the one thing is this might save me some delta V if it launches it perfectly. It is looking good, Z. I might switch to using PVG. Oh wait, I don't want an early shutoff stage, so I'm gonna disable that. Oh my god! Was that a me problem? Is it because I unchecked that? That seemed really aggressive. Auto stage is on. It is not auto staging. I'm gonna get rid of this launch escape tower. What does staleness mean? I wouldn't recommend changing settings during flight. Yeah, that's probably my bad. I'm gonna manually stage this and see what happens. Okay, it seems to be trying to correct. Maybe because it's going under the horizon. Oh, I see. Right, because hopefully it's the right stage. Yeah, it is stage 3. Okay, so I'm going to check it. And let's see if anything weird happens. Converged optimizer failed. That might be a me problem. That is interesting. What would you call that? The SLS, the new SLS Heavy? I like it, Z. Oh my gosh. You definitely relaunch. Okay, let's do it. I'm guessing convergence that's probably bad. Probably means it's not doing good. So let's restart. Okay, this will officially be my last launch, and then I'll hit the hay. Thank you, by the way, Aster. You might have just changed my gameplay forever. Okay, so early cutoff is perfect. Stage 3, perfect. Gauge autopilot. I really want to know what this means. It's just counting up now. I'm going to Google that after I end stream. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Auto stage is on. I wonder if it didn't auto stage because it knew something was wrong. Right, right. So we want that to be counting up. Minecraft music. I do enjoy me some Minecraft music, but let's see here. Ooh, this is a classic. I'll play this. Yes, thank you so much, Aster. This is pretty sweet. This does seem more scientific, which I like. Seems more stuff I gotta learn about, which is perfect. You want staleness to be at 0. That's the amount of time since last successful solution. Very interesting. Okay, I am noticing it's very aggressive with its pitching. Maybe I can just lower down my gimbal, but I wouldn't really want to do that. For sure, for sure. Really, Z? Very interesting. I might have to try that. Okay, get rid of this launch escape. Ah, because the upper stages are lower thrust. I see. Okay, it's still not auto staging. Should I let it auto stage? Is it coasting for a reason? Well, I feel like I'm waiting too long now. You'd stage manually. Okay. I might have waited too long. We'll see. Staleness 40 seconds. That's bad. Oops, staleness 0. Okay, found a solution. We got enough delta V. Perfect. It's trying to get us up to 500 kilometers altitude. It's looking like it might just work like a charm. Now, should I have a coast stage on? That's another question. Because this is going to burn for another 100 seconds, but time to apoapsis is fucking 200 seconds. I might... should I enable coast stage after 2? Right. Oh, yes. I see. I see. Very interesting. So this is how much I'm going to have left. Don't change anything. Okay, I won't. I'm just worried that it's going to ignite this engine before we get to 500 kilometers. Beautiful, Aster. I love that. This is really cool. It tells me exactly how much I'm going to have left over. This is what I need for testing. This is awesome. I just wonder how it's going to deal with the... Okay, I am noticing my target apoapsis is 510. Right now it's shooting past 510. Yep, okay, it's stale. So something happened. Okay, I'm going to manually stage. Because I assume it knows what it's doing. Oh boy. We just have very little control authority. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. Oh shit, yeah, those are... No, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, we're definitely stale. Oh. Okay. I see. There's a lot of stuff I have to learn. The thing is, I feel like... I mean, it'd be just on the edge, but... It is trying to pitch it down. It is trying to pitch down. I'm kind of surprised it launched me. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. I know I said that was the last launch, but I'm going to try it one more time. I'm more interested in this than I thought I would be. It couldn't pitch up soon enough and got too far off course. Yeah. The problem was when my engine shut down, we had a little bit of torque, started pitching, and I was afraid to auto stage. I should have just staged for it. So, we want this. Stop auto staging at. Okay, but the one thing is I want this I want to get above 500 kilometers with crew. Right here. So that's why I have it at 500, 510. You want to stop at stage 0. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now it should auto stage, right? Is there any other settings I should change before I start? Early shut off stage 3. Perfect. See, that would be perfect, except this guy has 1 ignition. Okay, fuck it, let's try it. Alright, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Should lift off manually or automatically. Perfect. Shouldn't have to worry about that auto stage issue. That was a me problem. I do wonder why. It must be sending me past... Okay, that makes sense. Right, Astra, that makes sense. I wonder if it's shooting me past my apoapsis so that we get there in time because I don't have a coast stage. I bet you if I coasted after my second stage for a little bit, that might help, but I'm not going to try that right now. I'll test that another time. Perhaps. I wish it was daytime. I don't know why I haven't been warping today. It even gives a little status here. Right. Okay. Sounds good, Aster. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. Looking good. Oh, we're getting in the sunlight now. I gotta paint my rockets. Z always yells at me for not painting my rockets. Right, that makes sense. Oop, I forgot to get rid of my thing. I'm learning exactly. This is what we play for. The fancy paint ads. Exactly. It's like the how what is that? Like racing stripes on cars adds horsepower. It's the exact same principle. Paint on a rocket adds delta V. When in reality it actually lowers delta V. Okay. Painted flames add thrust. Exactly. I loved the Vulcan paint job. That paint job is great. Sounds good. Good idea. Can't believe you remembered that, but I didn't. Perfect. Yeah, these clusters of 8 here are my descent engines. Right now I'm just using RCS because they have infinite ignitions. Plus the delta V hit actually isn't that terrible. Probably a good call, Aster. Probably a good call. I took the risk. Okay, we haven't gone stale yet. See, it's starting to drop the pitch here. I'm watching this right here. Starting to drop the pitch to compensate for the high apoapsis, I assume. And we're about to stage. Bang. All right. Looking good. Looking golden. Yep. Perfect, Aster. Yes. Hell yeah. All right. My apoapsis is still going up, though. I think this might be a little bit too much for it to handle, maybe. Beautiful. I'm excited to fuck with this. This is gonna be fun. I feel like it should be dropping my pitch more. Is my app... Oh, it's going down now. It's going down now. Maybe it knows what it's doing. As long as it isn't negative, I'm golden. Perfect. It is dropping. It was at 134. Now it's at 130. But that's probably just a rounding error. It's looking like it might actually work like a charm. In your experience, does time warping fuck with this at all? Because sometimes that fucks with regular regular ascent as well. Next time you launch. Ah, no shot, dude. That is so cool. It shows me my target orbit. Look at that. That's so cool. Why isn't that in the default one? Guess I can't really plan it out. Yep, our apoapsis is tanking. Look at this. During burns, it's solid? Hell yeah. All right. Maybe I'll test it. Let's test it. Let's see how much... If we start losing delta V right here really fast, I'll cancel it. Oh wait, we're about to burn out. Let's just stop it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's going for... I'm at periapsis right now. Okay. Interesting. So that did it. That yep, altitude record. I'm wondering, why didn't it burn for a little bit longer? It might just be a timing issue. It probably had such a high TWR there at the end that couldn't time it perfectly, but I wonder if maybe there's a setting I have. Other than that, my next plan would just be to make this 520. Ooh, 520. That would fix it. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Aster. That was a good idea. I like it. All right. Perfect. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Aster. That's a big help. I'm excited to fuck with that. Right. Sounds good. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, boys and ladies. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Thank you so much, Aster. Thank you, Z. I don't know if you heard. Obviously, probably not, because it was a long time ago. But Z got me a signed thing from one of the astronauts that's on Artemis 3. Gonna be on Artemis 3. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. I'm so excited for that, Z. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Z. Thanks for coming. Thank you all for being here. This is what we stream for. I just gotta do it more often. Sometimes when I get home, I just want to be lazy. All right. Let's find a good song to end on. Let's find a good song to end on. Let's do this one. Okay. I will, Z. You too. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Give it a follow if you enjoyed. I always like to see repeat visitors, so that makes my day as per usual. Alright. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully I'll be streaming more. Every time I stream, I feel like I say that, though, so we'll see. I just gotta find the time. Alright, see you guys later. Peace out. Love you. Mwah. Thank you for the follow, Astro. Goodbye. Thank you for the follow. Goodbye.